Kublai pi baro syakatup Khuborjylla ke donbosco Media Network. Kimat kibakong san mentakasni kilong. Wad bnia ka UNESCO ban penrung hatup heritage ya ki jingking jiri. Lejngo UCM ya kathan William Nagar. Lasam smartphone syaginong tray Anganwadi. Ud uba lektor dekhar sya uba coming one ambon. Ban Jurep UMLA Jymmang bat Khubor district Ribhoy ya ka jingshlay ha pher bernihan. Bat mentang ini apai syaki Khubor ki bakham bani. Katanat arts and culture jang ka sarkar Jylla rengkat ka jinga trelang bat ka UNESCO ka intact ka MBMA ha ka arpuh nyau tarik Jymmang kila penlong ya ka jing ai jing hikai halor ki jingking jri living root bridges cultural landscape ha heritage club Tripura Castle Shillong. Haba ajing kran ha kani kasngi u principal secretary forest and environment Sampat Kumar ulayat ho u menteri rangba ke Jylla Konrad He Sangma ulat thrang ban penrung yaki jingking jri ha ka world heritage UNESCO bad ula kularu ban mangpisa kerpang nagbenta kani ka project ula benrap da ka baong shibun ki jingwat benia ni ki research ki bala sedang na kabenta ban pet benia halor ki ni ki jingking jri. Ha ka baka sarkar kaya trelang bat ki borsnong ban penyat ya ki ni ki project nang ni syakman. NAKA liang ka Chief of Culture Unit UNESCO New Delhi South Asia Regional Office ka Junhi Han habakran ha ka ni kasngi. Kalapan pau ya ka jing sngongo ya ka sarkar Meghalaya ka bala wan lam ya ki syaka Jylla ban ti benia halor ki jingking jri. Kalaban rap da kabaong. Kini ki jingking jri ha Meghalaya, kidai ki bak kerpang shisha, ki ba penpau ya ka jingasuk, hapdeng ka mariang bat ki brio. Kalaya ro ya ka sarkar Jylla, kabala penpau ya ka jinglong kerpang jaga Jylla, lengba kini ki jingking jri bat peni syaka perthei. Kilong kerpang shisha, namar ya kini syam lapen wandur da ki kor ki bor, Henry da kasap ka ba ublay ula ay yakin nong syong snong kalaong. Kala kentu bakum kini deban pene pensa bat bandri kendong yaki da ka ba hikai ru yaki khon Samla jong kani ka juk bamenta ban tip ya ka tenrai kumno ban pene pensa yakini ki jingking jri. Nakaliang ukong san Padmashri Dr. David R. Samla bat chairman barim ka UPSC habakran ha kani kasngi ula penpau ka jingkmen ban syem bentalang ha kani ka jingya kendo halor kapang guiding the preparation of World Heritage Nomination Desire for Jingking Jri. Ula ongru baki ne ki jingking jri kilong ki padon kambha nagabanta ki nongsong snong kamtam ban long ki jingking halor ki wadoi ha ka baki padba ki yolat ban kam shashiliang ka wa ha ka porlyur baki shleigum. Shushu ula ongru kipat ba ki pendon kam da ki jerme ki set ban beten dan tia kini ki jerme na shiliang ban ksam lengba ban suthet hadin bakila he ki kala long kum kalenti ban kam shiliang kini kiwa ula ong kini kilong kerpang bat kordor hadu kata-kata nak benta ki nong shong snong ula ong ru kini ki jingking jri ki don ki bala yap no bat du jat Henry kidan pat ki badang ne dang sa hadu menta. Haga ba ki dan ki jingking ki bala kenjo palat spas nem. U Dr. Samla ula benrap. Ya kini ki jingking jri lalap hakeleng karilum khasi bat jantia.
Of Meghalaya went to Paris and met with the Assistant Director General for Culture of UNESCO. Dr. Otone and talk about this living root, jingking jri, and he was very impressed by the living root, but not only by living roots, but all the traditional knowledge which of the community, which made this living root such a special. So the headquarters, they contacted us and to see the areas where we can provide technical assistance to the government of Meghalaya and also to the community, especially in transmitting this traditional knowledge system and inventorizing those incredible living roots. But of course, we also realized that these living roots and the whole landscape nearby goes far beyond just tradition. There is also belief system. There is also way of living system, and especially the capacity of community to survive the environment, which means the resilience. So the living roots actually represent a lot of items, a lot of things. So of course, right now the concern of the government is to finalize the World Heritage nomination dossier. So of course, since we are here, we will definitely advise if there is a bit of area that need more discussion, more brainstorming. Definitely, we are here for it. But our coming here goes beyond the World Heritage nomination dossier, because UNESCO as a whole, we would like to see this tradition continues. So transmission of all this traditional knowledge is very important. And then of course, I understand now that this tradition of building living root has been almost 2,000 years, and along with all these is associated elements together. But I also understand some living roots have already lots of tourists. So that the community now need to have some system to manage. And in this process, sometimes the transmission of knowledge can be endangered or disrupted. So we feel that it is very important now that we all sit together to discuss how to ensure the transmission of this traditional knowledge which build these living roots. But this is also important because when one site wants to be in the list of World Heritage, the committee also look at the capacity to conserve. So conserving this traditional knowledge has a very close linkage with also the World Heritage, the inscription.
Menteri Rangba Konrad ke Sangma haka arpuhnyo terik Jymmang, ulalet jengo ikithan William Nagar is Garo Hills District ban jurip bat pet sanibha yaki jingtrei jangka William Nagar Urban Water Supply Scheme kiba ki jingtrei kidang ya shat chaprang. Lapenlong ya kejingyalang pat ba St. George Higher Secondary School Samanda hakaba Menteri Rangba ulasa meki smartphone syakinong trei Anganwadi kibalawan na keleng kishnong ka East Garo Hills District. Hakani kejingyalang radanang uba Paul Lingdo Menteri Social Welfare bat Marcus and Marak Menteri PHE. Hakajingkran hakani kejingyalang Menteri Rangba ula batay kijingtmu baka Sorkar India kala idon kam baki ang ganwadi ken don iki smartphone kenang bakin la abantre khamba yaki kam jongki. Katanat penroy yaki long kemi bat ki khulung. Ministry of Women and Child Development jongka Sorkar India kala bay pisa henriu klur tengka banthet henriu hajar shispa henriu pu arteli ki smartphone na gabenta kinong tre anganwadi habaro kawe ke Jylla. Lakmi lenti lengba kini ki smartphone kinong tre Anganwadi kinla banwad bat ban ajing tip kambnya ya ka kwet ka khia ajung ki khlung ki ba hapo henriu snam karta hakleng ki shnong jong ka Meghalaya. Menteri Rangba ulaong kani kalong ka jingthmu badan kamtam naga benta ka Sorkar Jylla. Hakini ki smartphone labu ru ya ka poshan app ban lum jingtip ya ka kwet ka khia abat ka roy ka pa jong ki khlung ha kani ka Jylla. Katanat social welfare kan buat din nadong shadong ya ki jingtip baki Anganwadi ki pha lengba kani ka app ulaong. Hakani ka jingyalang lasam ru syakinong tre Anganwadi ya ukiu jar Eco H2O banbo haki Anganwadi Center kenang baki kelung kena kindi ya ka na uni ukiu jar umdi. Lasam ru yaki MTAP Digital Learning Aid syaki Samla pule jang ka St George School. Hadin baladap play yaka Yeng School bathamai kaban kentiu yaka pule puthi Jymmang jingtip bat yaki sap ki pong jang ki khanna school hagani ka than.
Aro je lokang nangon magabarana anu rumatumo sungsak irokna namen bijaya uri anjuni ya madam angganwadi madam ram angganwadi worker ram wama pun irok ye government of Meghalaya ni aro government of India ni ya program pangsak ke ya sini angganwadi worker ram anjuni magabarana pun irok ka wama na mai di sana anggen warako wama di
Samla mobile phones. Kamu ba mobile phone ko? Wala ko na tingin. Gamamit ang taa. Kisa, ang sumatlanta, ba, nampak ka result ko na ya mobile phone ko. Ganyan pa ako sinatitang siya sama ang Samla project from Jymmang Anganwadi Center to be followed by Srimati Lucy A. Sama. Jymmang ini from khasinews sekretar anak. Jalan sama, bakmi sama, nizam sama, orang sama, orang person sama. And misalnya magkaparana, at sini mamana sama. Jojo, Lumpas, Yeshmon, Samla lihat ini. Uni Samalo. Raju orang, dua Samla lihat ini orang. Arwa Pauline Jachi ya sekurangnya Jojo Mukamsa dan orang
Uba lektor dekat. Uwe nakirang ba ubadon kti hakikam tremon ngobha ula ocho uba coming one omban Menteri Food and Civil Supplies ke Sorkar Jylla haka arpuh nyau tarik halor ke jingbam don ke kudam jong ke Food Corporation of India ha East Giant Hills District kalabu ekipad ba kani ke district haki jing ban yo ya ukhaw ration ubabha haka por kababyang. Ula kentu ya Menteri Food and Civil Supplies ban bu no ya ka FCI go down ha kani ke district. Kawai perkajing ud ba umni urang ba ula bu hakmat jong ba coming one umban kalong ban thung no da u drug inspector ha East Giant Hills uban pet sani bha ya ki dawai da shin ki ba de ha yau ha had bar hasnong ha thaw ba kin nom kta ya ka bha ka miat bat ka kwat ka khia jong ki pat ba namar la jilai palat ki dukan de dawai drug stores ha kani ka district. Hakani gasngi uba coming one umdon ha office bat ubun kam shawai pat empat tip ya ka jubab na u
civil supply iba coming one umbon but bila tomorrow ban ya kendo bat i chief minister jengi sa kanrat sangma Henry imdon shani Shillong di layo ban ai ya kani ka mat jingdawa jengi ha itu i bisket tri jengi di mentah ka kamat ka benengkong ka bangi wanra hakmat jong minister in charge jong ka FCI iba coming one umbon namar baha ka district ka jongi kampat don ya kani ka FCI depot tinakali ang ka jongi ni demand bakat ka isan ka hill district kala don kam ban yo no la ka jong na ka benta ban pensuk ya ki pai ba mong chong snong apo kadong ka thain ki bahap apo isan ka hill district namar kani kadai kajing mentoy na kabenta upai ba babon balang na kabenta ban pensuk ha ka rukom ka bade namar ba ka east bat ka west Santia Hills ni don tang ya kawai kanika FCI depot ka don tang ha west Santia Hills tingi diman bang ide ban yo no la ka jong knang bakan pensuk namar kanika jing don tang kawai ha arteri ki district ka bu jing ya ngi kum ki pai ba kham tam yang ngi ki nong east Santia mar ba belai teng teng ba kitu ki marbam kham tam yo ko u khaw ration kimla ban poi ka por ka babiang le si ki don sibun ki daw namar ka jingjingai mo tingi don kam ban yo no ha la ka jong ti hangni is ngokumen ba nakaliang i minister in charge ru ila pular hangi but ila pentip ru ba kila menta kila sedang ban wat ya ka jaka na ka benta ban sna no ya kanika FCI depot hapok ka district ka jungi te ngidap ka jing ngokumen but ngikirmen ru ba ka sarkar kamde ban puteng ya kanu ka jing don kam jungi kum kipai ba namar kani kadai ka hok jong pai ba ti ngi don kam ban yo ti ngakerpat we minister in charge kumbai la kular idei ban simkhia ti hakabi idei
ka jingshlei kha hasnong per khat armer bernihat bat haskul St Jude ka wei niki skul basyakta bha ha ka por slap UMLA ka jirang ba sostino soton rengkat bat UDC Ribhoi district Abhilash Baranwal ki officer ka NHAI bat ki engineer ka tanat PWD kinong yalam snong bat kinong hikai ka skul St Jude kila lej ban jurep bat pej benya ya ka jinglong jingman jong kani ka jaka menta ka sngi arpo nyau tarik Jymmang kani ka kunhun kala wadru ya ki daw ba ki ba penlong ya kani ka jaka ban shlei man bawan ulabba lapsan habakran syakilat pathai Khubor hadian katai ka jing jurep uba sostino soton MLA jirang badu Abhilash Baranwal DC Ribhoi kila rai ban shimkhia mardor ban pelaj ya kani ka jaka na ka jingshlei ha kani ka liur ban wan ha ka bayadei berkijaka ban penhe ya kinala syakaliang asam uba sostino soton ulaong ba un sakran bat pha jingtho syukon rat ki sangma khnang ba un kran shai Cheki bor sarkar ka Assam bakin le ya ka badon kam naka jingshlei ki pat ba na baro ar Jylla Assam ban Meghalaya ki mat ki jo ki jing ulaong
calling all the officers from the NHI and the consultant from the NHI and then the engineer from the PWD and we have the local bodies also from represent coming together and at the same time the school authorities, the principal and the teachers here. Ka jingman ka jongi ha kane kapor kalong ba ngidon da kijing sungkia. Lalu I deputy commissioner ngilayo menekran na kapor sa kapor agaba mairu idon ne kijing sungkia bani I kijing ja kijing long jingman gabde ba ha kijing ja biding ne school la kapor baslap. Bangilayo ban like ban inspect ya ketika outlet ha ketika main road jong national highway Bangeli ba idon ka jing ko alane kata ka jinguna hagarukom ba baka kanya bakunyo banlek freely lane easily takanya dagbasuk but ilayo ban penpau hakmat jong ka NHI nang ka I deputy commissioner nang ka I engineer but ngikwa nakliang junga kumunong mikmat ngakwa ba kanika solution kalong bakila ban solve permanently namar bangilai iba man kapor nakwe kapor sakwe pat kadan sya kajing sosnai ke kna school ke bhabdu ek school kajing du ek school ya ka school authority si baro ek jing julor ka jingdu ka jongki te na kata kataw nakaliang jungi nga kumunong mikmat kum MLA bat kumju ba di DC bat ki nakaliang ka NHI bat di engineer bat ni kwa hiba kan nikakam kan long bakila ban solve no ploy nang ba onla ban pensuk bat kanum mi sho kano ka jingja hagiding slay hagani ka thai stream hi barobor kindawan hi ban tu kiwara bat ka hindo lane ka jaklia ban lang bat ngilayo panekran mata bangila kerpat ya ka NHI nang ta ngilay don bat I deputy commissioner bat nakaliang jungaru ngan sotho show honorable chief minister juga Jylla ko jungi bat nakaliang junga kerpat bangan kerpat I ban yakran bat ka Assam
Kajing suki ban pentre ya ka skim Sam Omba, Jal Jivan Mission JJM ha East Jante Hills District, kabala palat mentajan Sansnem AA, kala penlong ya uba lektor dekar ban pan da ka RTI na ka office trekam u Executive Engineer PHE, Electrical Division, Kim Musniang Jawai, halor kajing bam trekam ka JJM ha East Jante Hills District. Hadin kajing pan RTI layo ya ka jubab nakate ka office trekam ha ka arpuh nyau tarik Jymmang ar hajar arpusan. Uba lektor dekar ulawan poi ha Shillong Press Club, banyak thu pat ba ya ki jubab baka PHE kalapha syau, kenang baki pat ba nakathan East Jante Hills kintip. Habapan pau ya kani lengba kilat pathai Khubor, uba lektor ulaong. Baka jing ai daw halor ka jing penslam ban pentrekam ya kani ka skip, kade namar ka jing wan jongka klam COVID-19. Halor kani ka phang, uba lektor ulaong. Umla ban pediang ya kani kajing ai daw jong kibor ka PHE. Ulaong kidon kumba shispa prangut ki kontraktor ki ba pentre ya kani ka skim. Henry menta lajandap Henry usnam kidang la ban pendap tang hakhat arteli kishnam.
Snong jong ka East Jante Hills District nidap da kajing sngaulongo bat ni kwa ru bantip ha kabayadei bat kani ka skim Jal Jivan Mission JJM. Tigi pat ba ki kuak bantip ya kajing sisa balai kani ka skim kampat poi sha kilong ying jong ki pat ba hapo East Jante Hills District. Tika penlong yang bangan wat da ka jingtip leng ba ka Right to Information Act ka bangalapan na u Executive Engineer PHE Electrical Division Kim Musniang Jawai. Ti ngalapan ya kani ka RTI ngalapan hadu arteli namar kawai kamlong clear. Di kani kawai ka pangalayo kadai ha ka pangalapan na do neutrik April ha mentau senam arjar arpusan bat ngalayo ya kani ha ka khat artrik ubenai me. Di hangdi ngalapan ya kani ong ba under the scheme of Jal Jivan Mission, how many household connection has been done till date? What are the reason of late connection? Reply: number of functional household tap connection on the JJM is 5,093. Reason for delay: the COVID-19 pandemic lasting for more than 2 years has drastically slowed down the progress of the work. The land tenure system in Meghalaya has turned out to be as one of the major hurdles encountered during the implementation of the scheme. All plots of land required for the construction of various components of the scheme belong to private landowners. There are 3 multi-village schemes that covers 46 villages, form 3 water sources. Laying of pipelines in this multi-village scheme consume a considerable amount of time due to the negotiation with landowners regarding the right of way for laying the pipelines and construction of water supply support structure due to the incessant rainfall and soft flash flood that occurred in the last monsoon of 2022 to 2024. Some completed components of the scheme had suffered damage and destruction. This has also slowed down the progress of the work. Testing and commissioning the rising main gravity feeder, main and sub-gravity feeder, several rubber tycoon joints had been damaged by termites, thereby resulting in the taking out and relaying of the rising main gravity feeder, main and sub-gravity feeder. It is time consuming as in some cases anchor blocks and supporting pillars had to be dismantled to facilitate and replacement of rubber tycoons joint and again reconstruction of anchor blocks and supporting pillars. Tekani kadeka
Kador barshnong umsning lum umpi. Haka jinga trelang bar ka umsning town dorbar ribhoy district haka arpunyaw tarik Jymmang kala penlong biang ya katamasa lekmen kabalay sngi kabala tip kum ka carnival fest hamadan umsning town dorbar kani katamasa lekmen kabaderu kasin kabasan kalong ban kentiu bat kersyan ya ka school hasnong lum umpi kabakerteng ka per sara secondary school baro kijingmi na kani katamasa kinnet siya kani ka school laong kinong penyan ya kani katamasa. Ya katay katamasa lekmen kabalais ngi. Lawan berplay da uba liandar nongshri Working President RBYF Central Body kumu kongsan haka jingdan lang u Elias Marak Officer in Charge Umsning PS kumu sembut kongsan ba Benedict R Sinkli rang ba shnong Umsning lum umpi ba George Dekar Chairman ka SMC Bersara Secondary School rang ba shnong Umsning proper ba Rocky Marwen rang ba shnong Umsning Patarim ba Korting Warjri ba Rocky Kela, Chairman Umsning Town Dorbar, ba Prang Kela, Chief Organizing Secretary RBYF Central Body, lambat kiwe-kiwe.
Ay kublay terbang ya iba Elias beliau guest of honor ang kasi. Baik, kumuong ba na? Swaban po yapi. Let's say Shillong kumuosi, kumusar, hak uniform, jeans on, jeans bapro. Sana, ongki, sara along kumupiat. Lada mar eu piat te marnang chat chui he. Dere, piat chatri ba ekam piat dosar. Ha? Bangja sadar eu piat te bang sebat bulu. De kublai sibun sar dum ta kajiwan jokpi. Di khana school ni benut ganuksa. Pek kini kirang ba kilong yalam shnong baper. De piru ki khana shinrang kada pidon gaman sim betai stom kasni pin poi. Thum muding manta. Kwa khaji atau janmit te so rusai. Ap. Teka bumot, pinlik school mata, pikwaro ban pas, haduk lastet mata tela arai, hap trestom. Dede gaji trestom, tak ada om epi, hap buram marketing, bat hikai, bat kena school. Ikin ka kamram nang hikai, kadai kamram joki kumno ban peniyaj baik nanti yang ke school, ban hikai, ban ai gajinang gajistat jengpi, bat kadai gedudi joki kumno ban penkiu yang ke school, hadin ba kira hikai. Hadin magkilayo ya karisol kadai ka kamram jong KMC bakan lek ke badangkam. Sunay mata ya bapli ya ka persara kabalapoy hadu klasten mata. Henry Kamrung hakano katup haka government. Dili se damar pa kidon kini kirang baslong ki pastat sudah. Ibadon bantah hakiway pat ki political party. Rangkat ke jintrestom ke jongi nakaliang kaseng. Jintrestom jong P KMC kinong hikai. Yin ya trestom ba sisen kasgi ba kane ka school kan rung haka thuk jong government bat kan sa long ko ba pernai bat NAKA secondary kan poi higher secondary school haka wei kasgi lang ba ka jin trestom kan mau ki parlok Samla baro kirang ba om dei tang kaspa kapau ka ba krautam bat kanam Henry kahok bat ka jin kisha
Badaki tu ki Khubor nglapoy siya kapakod tarhado bangin daya siyampiang Khuborjylla.